Everybody's Madmaxed here with another raid video. Remember, guys, to please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me some comments. And today I'm going to go over Yakarl the Scourge. And I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. I hope you have a good year this year. But Yakarl is one of the best free champions in the game. I mean, there are some really good free champs. I mean, Ninja was really good that they gave you free. Deliana is a good champ, and she was free. Uh, some of the other ones I don't think it's highly of. I mean, Deliana, I used her to get through the campaign nightmares. Just breeze through with her because with that leech that she did with her and with the other free one, which was Seal, and and Seal's good, really good champ, but Seal doesn't really help you that much in Doom Tower. Whereas Yakarl excels in Doom Tower. Now, if you're a free to play or you're a low spending player, you want the good stuff, just like everybody else does. Well, if you go through and you look at what your choices of getting stuff is, campaign is going to give you a few coins. It's just a level up champion. That's all it's for, really. And once you get a champ that can actually down the dragon, you can act by itself solo. Like if you get Bad L or Doom or Toon Lord, they both can down it really easy. And you can just send them in. I think even Ultra Death Knight can do it. So if you get the gear, and you can go through and you put the other 4 pieces of food while you're collecting better gear, selling the crappy stuff, and you're leveling stuff up. Now, then you have the dungeons. The dungeons are where you're going to get your good gear out, your good accessories. Your accessories out of spider yourself. That's where your coins really are. And then the pots, I don't seldom ever run a pot because I usually get them out of clan balls. Now, the other ones that just ups your gear more, and and we're kind of getting short on energy. I went through that with another video. And we need more energy to be able to run these new dungeons. Between Iron Twin and that, we need a lot more energy because that stuff takes a lot of energy. All right. So the other thing that you do get some stuff out of is your faction ward. Now, you need the enhancements to make your gear much better to get those 4-6 when you're doing stage 21. And I've got a crew that can do, except for 2 now, I can do 21 3-star real easy, and I'm trying to finish up those and get Lida. And I should be able to do that in the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully. So, but you get the enhancements, the glyphs out of that, which helps you. But that's all you get. Then you get clan balls. Now, clan balls, if you get the last chest in Nightmare, you got a chance of getting a sacred shard or a legendary book or a void shard. And usually you get some pots and some coins, maybe 1 piece of armor. It is very rare that you're going to get a sacred shard or a legendary book, even when you're down in it and you're getting 2 of these drops a day. Now, Ultra Nightmare, you're going to get 5 drops. Still, it's extremely rare when you're down in this thing, but you do get the pots, and you don't have to run the pots for it. Now, the Hydra will give you the balls. I've already got the balls, so you don't get any of those anymore, but it does give you some clan coins every week, and it gives you the stuff for the Iron Twins. It gives you some armor that's good, and, it gives you clan experience for your clan. Now, so you don't get a lot out of this. But now, where you really get all your little goodies at are in the Doom Tower. Doom Tower will mean you sitting down and struggling to get through the game and develop your team, or it makes you a lot easier. Now, when you're sitting down and you're going through the normal one, what you get is, and see, I've already gone through all this, is like, you're going to get like glyphs, you're going to get coins, you're going to get 3, 4-star chickens, and this is normal. You're going to get epic guys, experience brews. You're going to get some epic books, some void shards. You'll get some blue shards out of it. Once you get over into hard, you're going to get a lot better reward, but it's a lot harder. Now you're going to get 4 to 5-star chickens out of this. You're going to get 150 to 250 energy a lot of time. I forget what all, but there are 4 and 5-star chickens. Like I said, there's a lot of epic books here. I think there's 3 epic books in this one. I think there was 2 and 1 4. So every rotation you're going to get 5 epic books. It's easy when you get 5 epic books out of this and some from the event to book out your epics. I don't have trouble booking out epic, but you only get 2 of these legendary books out of this still, and it's once a month, and it's really hard to get up to the very top parts of Doom Tower. You need a lot of resistance. You need a lot of accuracy. Now, even the low levels on hard are really hard for people. And it's not that hard once you get Yakarl. Now, let's go over him. Let's show you what he does and how I got him built. First thing is his masteries. He's an attack champ, so he's got the basic attack tree, his crit rate, crit damage, all the way down to War Master. I got his accuracy and Lords of Steel. I've got the thing that increased the 30% chance increase the duration, so it may get his freeze to last a little longer. But I don't think the freeze can't be done. But anyway, it's one of the things you can't extend, unfortunately. But his skills are amazing for Doom Tower. He's really good for almost any work. Fractions, arena, he's good at. This A3 is an incredible skill. It's on a 4-turn cooldown once it's booked. If anything has over 75% turn rate, you automatically will get a 100% chance that cannot be resisted of freezing that target. So they can't resist it no matter what. I have seen that happen, but I think that's because of that 97% chance, and there's always a 3% chance of something missing. But it's extremely rare you don't freeze everything. Now the next thing he does is something's froze. And of course, this is after you get his ascension up, but he went nowhere 50% of the target defense against anything under a freeze. Well, the first thing he'll do is freeze him. Now, this is on a 3-turn cooldown. It has a 100% chance. There's a 100% chance of him placing a decreased speed on it, 100% chance of freezing, debuff from 1 turn, and he also steals 100% of their turn meter. So if you froze it, and he comes back and the turn meter's almost up, he's going to steal that turn meter, and he's going to fill his turn meter up to almost 100%. So he gets to go again. So this thing is really on a 2-turn cooldown. So you're only going to have to hit this one more time with this A1, which has a 50% chance of freezing, and you can take the buff to get even higher under the mastery. Now, he will freeze, so he's a freeze champ. Now, the only things in Doom Tower that you've got to worry about are those hedges, which go first, so you need a lot of resistance to resist them, or when you have, like, Dark Elena is in one floor where she will fire back when you freeze. But other than that, all the other floors, he can just freeze everything and keep you from getting attacked. Now, he's an attack champ, so he's got an attack chest. I wish I had a better set of relentless gear. I'd like to get his crit rate up to 100. I'd like to get that crit rate off of his glove. I'd like to have it on the crit damage on here, and he'd do even more damage. He's got a lot of accuracy, though. He's got almost 300 accuracy. He's got 90 resist. He's got a speed of 178. I wish his speed was up to 200, like I got almost everything else in the team. His defense is right at 2K, a little over, about 21 actually. His attack is 5,100 and something, and his hit points is at 4,100, a little over. So he's not got bad stats for this. I mean, for what I've got on him, but it works well for him. Now, if I were rebuilding him and I had the best gear, but I don't have a set of relentless gear. Now, the reason I want relentless is because sometimes he gets to go again, and all those cooldowns happen, which helps a lot. Because you get more freezes and more freezes and more freezes from just by you have that relentless on there. Because sometimes you go second, third time. Now, of course, what you're looking for is speed, some accuracy. You're looking for some crit rate if you can get it on the consider it on all the substat. And what you're trying to do is get a crit damage glove on him that I don't have. I've got crit rate, but anyway, you want. And I put an attack percent, but it had a speed subset, and I really wish the crit rate had been up here instead of all that HP, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's go in. Let's show you what he does. And we're going to go into Doom Tower, and I've already run it, but I've already used all my keys for the day, but we're going to go in, and we're going to rerun floor 98. Now, the problem with floor 98 is the guy that reflects 60% of the damage back to you, and as hard as he hit, he gets a lot of damage reflected back. Alright, so I'm not gonna sit down, and I'm not going to try to speed everybody up to start with. I'm trying to let them get their turn meter up before he does. They're almost at 75%. And he froze 4 of the 5, but he didn't freeze that one. And because he had a relentless on, he gets to go again. Alright. So he froze that one. And he got almost a full turn meter back again. And of course, when I boost this up, it's 30% extra damage. Now then, as you see, everybody's froze. I see I've got relentless on him, so I'm just sitting down and I'm just killing things really quick, really easy. You see how much damage he takes from this guy? Because, see, he reflects the damage. Now, nobody's had a turn so far. Nobody's hit me. The damage has come from the reflections that's naturally in those guys. And I used ninjas, and ninjas sit down and froze everybody for me. And having 2 freezers like this works really well. Everybody's really low on hit points. I'm not going to. So nobody's even had a turn. Nobody's even got out from under the freezes hardly. So we're at the end of the thing. I'm going to speed up the bunch. Now, I'm going to steal his turn meter because I don't think they're all at 75%, but that's a nice thing about that. I can do that. And they still come up before they get it. Now, they got to see, I got the unkillable up because he just killed everything. He just killed something, which gives him an unkillable. Now, nobody got a turn. Now, I took no damage from anybody except for the reflex, and I walked through this with nobody getting hurt from any attacks. That's where Yakarl comes in at. Of course, I've got another freezer with Ninja to just swap this out. But I actually pulled a second Yakarl. I haven't raised him up yet. I pulled it with a gem. And I got, it was like right after I got him, like about 3 or 4 weeks later, out of the